country on the Missouri side. And there's...
Cycles are stowed away or placed in.
Well, I wasn't expecting to experience a launch that was actually intense on a mock ride, but I did. I got lucky with the assigned seating and got the very first row. Some could argue that that's not lucky, but I'll take a front, I'll take a back. You know, anything in the middle wouldn't have been great. So I got very first row, and gosh, that drop right out of the station is crazy. All of the elements hit. The ride itself was smooth. The inversions were fantastic. The spinning was great. Like, that really just elevates the whole experience in a way that I was like hoping it would, and it lived up to that for sure. Like I said, that first launch did something, so pretty good. I do think the highlight though was the overbank curve into the overbank out, or whatever you want to call it. Very whippy, fantastic on the spins. That ride is really, really good. Fantastic, and easily cements itself into my top 20. So I think we now have my current new #1 mine coaster in the United States, because Thunderation pulls no punches. That is not a family coaster, not one bit. It's smooth in all the ways it needs to be. It's basically like what Adventure Express was when I was a kid, is what I would have to say. Like, it's intense, it's fast. There's a little bit more after the lift hill that brings you back up to the top. Like, it does everything that you wish Adventure Express did. That is a fantastic little ride, and long, and blew me away. I was very impressed. And after just doing Time Traveler, it like doesn't feel weak by comparison. Like, it's like these are two different experiences, and Thunderation like blew me away, honestly. But actually doing way better than I thought time-wise. We're in fact actually doing doing so well for time and finding attractions that I'm actually behind right now. I've just did the footage for Thunderation even though I just got off Wildfire, which is weird. I feel like moving forward, B&M needs to bring back the sit-down coasters, because they are a way better experience than the floorless, frankly. I got lucky and through assigned seating got the back row again. Crazy. Well, not again, but I got a back or front row. That is honestly up there with Raging Bull as one of the best first drops on a coaster in the back row. I expected it to be somewhere like on the level of another floorless coaster, but no, it's like similar to Raging Bull. Like, it's crazy. I feel like the added weight of the sit-down coaster just makes it more intense, because that ride blew my mind, honestly. That blew my mind. The inversions were fantastic. It's super buttery smooth still. I just wish it was maybe a little bit longer. I feel like it could have gone a little bit longer, like 1 or 2 more elements. Very similar to Tennessee Tornado in that aspect. Honestly, one of the best of the manufacturer, and at least outside of the hypers. And just a little too short, but really intense, and has a great first drop, just like Tennessee. That is a fantastic B&M sit down. This park is so far, 3 for 3. This place is great, but now we're gonna get on Powder Keg. It's like one of the longest lines currently. Yeah, that one's showing its age a little bit. Was unaware they use the exact same seats and restraints as the SNS like giant swings. That's cool. I forgot that was a thing. Launch is intense, and the layout itself is pretty fun, pretty great. The theming is, of course, fantastic. One issue, though, is that they're fully plastic seats, and I kept on digging my ribs into the side. Not great. Didn't really love that. So that's like its one big detriment, and that is going to cost it points. Did once again get the back. I keep on getting the back through assigned seatings. I have no clue how that keeps happening, but I'll take it. It's in a good spot. I think it's very similar to Copperhead Strike, only doing a little bit more for airtime and less for hang time. Ooh, laser burns. So yeah, I think that's kind of how I'm feeling. And look at it, the park is starting to get a little dark, and we've still got like 5 hours and only 2 more coasters to get on. So we're gonna be starting getting some nighttime re-rides. But first, I'm gonna check out the jerky stand, and I'm gonna check out Cokes and Floats, because I'm thirsty. Boy, am I thirsty. Wilson Farms, Giant Berkeley. The train is interrupting my singing. Look, I know all y'all locals will crucify me if I don't do the giant barn swing, so I'm doing it. I don't necessarily know how badly I want to do it, but I'm gonna do it.
Next group, come on in.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty fun. I would say second best giant swing. I don't think it beats Twisted Gravity, but now we are at nighttime, which means everything else we do is in the dark, which means I'm getting my first time riding on Outlaw Run in the dark. And again, like, the coolest thing about this is there's still 3 hours left of the park being open. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Thank you.
Riders, come on in.
I mean, my first experience with Outlaw Run will, I guess, forever now be a nighttime experience in the second to last seat. This thing, I don't know what it's like in the daytime, but at night is crazy, because you crest that hill and it's got lights, and then after that you're in the darkness until you reach the camera, and then you're just like flashbang. It's crazy. Because I've not done Outlaw Run before, I had like no way of, like, I mean, I've seen the POVs, but I had no way of really knowing what the layout was actually going to be like until I was on it. So like, I literally had no idea where we were going, and then the next thing I knew, we were on the double barrel roll, which is a crazy element, because like, and even though I knew it was coming, like, there was still a moment where it was like caught off guard that we were continuing to spin, and my hands that were up in the air continued rotating. There was one rattle pocket, I must address on the main turnaround. That was kind of it, but it exists. It's noticeable. There's some noticeable rattling. It's not too bad, and this is a great RMC. Definitely up there as a top tier. And again, it's obviously being affected by the fact that it was a nighttime experience for my first time, but it's great. Definitely the second best ride in the park, and it's really close. Yeah, this thing is great. Fantastic RMC. God, this park is so beautiful at night. I have no clue where I'm going. I'm trying to find, is that fire in the hole? Yo, it sounds like there's about to be a drone and fireworks show going. Probably gonna be missing it because I'm heading to New Fire in the Hole. But because we've got like 3 hours and this is all that I have left to do before re-rides, I might just like stop and stand outside it and check out the fireworks. That's exciting. That's awesome. This is, like I said, the only night in the whole year that they stay open till midnight. It's fantastic, and I'm gonna be here till it closes. So we're gonna get some re-rides on Time Traveler, we're gonna get some re-rides on Thunderation, some re-rides on Wildfire, and if we've got some time, maybe a re-ride on Outlaw Run. But those three are the ones that I most want to get some re-rides on. I really want to experience Time Traveler at night.
Around these parts, or maybe you've been coming so long the train runners know your name. Either way, tonight's a memory in the making. So join us and grab hold of the wonder of it all as the fireflies light up the night sky right here at Silver Dawn.
That's a charming little experience. It's definitely the best of the three. RMC, you know, very smooth. Very interesting mechanics being done here. The couple of drops that they have are pretty fun, and that big final splashdown with the fire in the hole is iconic and just how I remembered it being, but modernized. The overall package and the charm of it, it's a beautiful coaster. Like, there's some like art backgrounds, like, what's the word? I can't remember off the top of my head, but like these beautiful art landscapes that are just gorgeous, and the way that they do the fire is fantastic. So like, give it that credit, but it's still, for a coaster, 3 drops. So, but it's great. And with that, we've done everything that we need to do at Silver Dollar City, and we've still got 2 hours. So we're gonna head back to the Grand Exposition, or actually past it, and head over to where the heck ever Time Traveler is.
Hang on, you're riding on one dynamite coaster, you're riding on TNT, you're riding on Thunderation, and enjoy the rest of your evening here at Silver Dollar City.
That was pretty fun at night. Right after the Helix, you go down into the darkness. Down into the darkness. Pretty fun. Now, we've got an hour and a half left, and I think we might have enough time for Time Traveler one more time, and that might be it. Maybe also Wildfire. I just did Time Traveler in the back row at night. That thing. The drop is even more insane in the back, no duh. Even better at night, no duh. We did the corkscrew backwards. I was also backwards on the like overbank curve into the other direction. I don't even know what you would call it, but It went up. That is crazy at night. That's the best mock ride I've done. It's great. It's fantastic. Park is dead. We're gonna try and, we've got 16 minutes to see about doing Wildfire one more time, hopefully. If not, that's fine, but we're gonna go there and check. The app says it's open right now, so we're gonna find out. After that, I've gotten on all the coasters at night. All of them. Well, except for Powder Keg, I just remembered. Not Powder Keg. Run again one more time. And with that, the day is finished. We did one more ride on Wildfire. I wanted to do a front row experience, and I also did, for old time's sake, I took off my glasses. I was like, let's just go for it fully blind in a nighttime ride in the front row. Wind blowing in my face, fantastic ride, and was now the coaster that I rode the most today at 3. We had 16 attraction experiences within the day with a 3.5 hour drive in between. Tomorrow we've got another 3.5 hour drive to head to Six Flags St. Louis. So I'm gonna head to my hotel and get some shut-eye. We got Silver Dollar City is a gorgeous park. One of the best. It's crazy because they only have like 6 coasters, and yet it's like up there. It's up there, like maybe just behind Hershey Park in terms of amusement parks and theme parks that I went to this year. Every single coaster here slaps. Even Fire in the Hole is a fantastic ride. Thunderation is one of the best mine train coasters. It's a great park. And also, like, right as the train entered the station, I grabbed my phone. It had hit 11:59, so we got here. We got done with it just at the end. Just at the end. So that's awesome. Kind of like perfectly timed. So now we're heading back.